All right. This isn't right.
No,
this isn't right. Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner.
All right.
I'm me, Coach Sayon.
I'm Rory. And so we came across a little clip today, and it was in a better word, a banger.
Yeah, and not what you think.
So
a couple things about this play, this situation we saw. There's a couple people you could blame on this play. Couple people.
Do you want to get into this, or do you want to do the video and then get into it?
You know what? Let's get into the video.
All right.
And I'll give all my critiques from a coach's point of view after we watch the video.
All right.
So let's get to it.
All right.
Go.
Damn, smoke.
Oh.
He needs milk.
Wow.
Oh, my boy got that was a Ray Lee. That was a Ray Lewis.
See the guy walking to second base?
Oh, okay.
That was the other runner.
Oh, so you saw? I was so focused on the kid getting the shit knocked out.
Because if you notice, the catcher never looks at the runner. Watch.
Yeah.
He never looks at the runner. Never. Out. He already knew he got him out. He just needed his foot to be on the bait on the plate. So he never looked at the runner. I'm like, yo, wait. Why he never looking at the runner? So that's what drew my attention a second. Now, if somebody got to be running the first. So the guy from second is going.
Anytime.
No. Woo! That was. Man, I put myself in both coaches' shoes. You know, how would I feel as the coach of the player who made this hit? You know, I would feel like crap because if I didn't coach him up right to understand the situation, you know, then that's bad on me and him. You know, he should not do this. Damn.
He needs milk.
And then if I was the other coach, I'd be pissed because I would feel like, you know, that's a cheap shot.
That was definitely a cheap shot.
You know,
that was unnecessary.
Uncalled for, without a doubt, uncalled for. Shit.
Yeah, the ump wasn't even playing. He's like, "Yep, you." He's like, "You out of here."
Yeah, you out of here, sir.
So, what's your take on this? It doesn't get any better.
So the umpire was right by ejecting the kid, and for those who don't understand why that kid was ejected, okay, I'll tell you why he was ejected. He was ejected because the hit was unnecessary, okay? And I know it's a lot of you non-baseball players and non-understanding of the game is going to say, he was blocking the base. Okay. Yes, he was blocking the base. And no, that player had no right to run him over. If you watch the play deeply, you understand that that's a forced run home. So on a forced run home, you're allowed to stand on the plate. All you need to do is catch the ball. He's out. It's no different from playing first base, second base, third base. Okay? Only time you run into the catcher is when it's a non-forced and you got to be tagged. And the purpose of making a collision is to make the catcher lose the ball. Okay, or miss the catch. One of the two. That wasn't the case. That was a force. So it wasn't about making contact. He needed to touch the plate. That runner needed to just touch the plate. That's it.
Now, in a force like that, what is it? It's like if you get to. No, you got to tag him. It's only on first, right?
What?
It's only when you're going to first.
What?
When you're going to first base, if the first baseman gets the ball before you get to the plate, you're out automatically, right? Is that how it works?
You mean
Like, so you know, like when you're to start off a game,
okay?
and the guy hits and he gets a base hit, right?
Okay.
But the play happens like where like it goes to the second baseman or the shortstop, and they throw it over to first base.
Nah, they're gonna throw it to second first.
No, I'm just saying, like in a situation where it's just one guy
On base already?
There's nobody on base.
There's nobody on base.
Yeah, it's just the guy running
so
the
he
first.
hit the ball to shortstop.
Yeah, and then
he's
shortstop,
running.
and the shortstop throws it to first.
First, yeah.
And he's automatically out without even having to tap him.
He don't have to tap him.
Yeah, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
You only got to tag on a non-force base. Non-force base means you're not non-force means you're not forced to run to second base. Okay? Forced mean you must run. If that ball is hit, you must run no matter what. You must run to second base. No matter what. Look, that ball hit on the ground, you must run to second base because a runner is coming to first base. So that's force. A man coming behind you is forcing you to run because he's on base.
Yeah, I mean
so I believe I said both. But hit me with comments in the comment on this if you have any questions or misunderstanding of what I said or what I meant. But like I said, forced, that means a guy is behind you. He's coming to the base that you're on. You must go to the next base. A non-force would be if a guy's on second base and that's the only man on base, second base, and a batter hits the ball on the ground. Okay? The runner runs to first. The guy on second does not have to run the third. He does not have to run the third. That is a non-forced play. He is not forced to run. Okay? Now, is a guy on second and first, and the batter hits the ball on the ground? Yes. Now, both runners must run to the next base.
I really like this comment. Anyone who's talking about blocking the plate on a force play, please never play.
Never play.
Or watch the sport ever
never
again.
watch the sport ever again. You're clueless.
We're here for the comments.
Right. You're so clueless to understanding the game. You must know that if a player is blocking the base, are you forced to that base? Because if you forced to that base, do not touch that catcher.
Okay, so now, just based on this one comment, it says, dirty baseball. That kid should sit for the rest of the season. What's your takes on that? Does this justify this justify a suspension?
Okay, I'm going to say this, right? This is youth baseball, right? So who's held responsible for players' actions?
Coaches.
And
parents.
Okay. Let's say the kid wasn't taught. Let's just say the kid was not taught that on a forced base run, a forced home, you're not allowed to hit the catcher. So now we write his name down in the book. We mark him down as hitting catcher on forced play to home. I wouldn't suspend him you ejected him out the game, so technically he's ejected from this game and the next game. So that's his punishment, right? There's no need to make it harsh. He did a hard crime in the game, he got suspended, and that suspension will automatically push him to so he got kicked out of this game and he won't be able to play in the next one. Right? So his punishment is taken care of. That part is taken care of. Now, how do we prevent this from happening? Well, come to the coach. Make sure the coach's name is written down as the head coach, and make sure that he teaches his player the proper way or the proper rules to the game when running home, so the kid can understand what he did wrong, and he had the right idea but the wrong time to do it. And now, let's say weeks later, he does the same thing. Now you suspend him for the season.
See, like, me being me, when that happened, I would typically just say, should have been standing there.
Yeah, but it's rules.
I know. No, it's just a joke.
I know.
Should have been standing there.
You can't joke with a coach. Not like that. Because I'm
just, and somebody else said they're like disappointed that nobody on the team had his back. Like none of the players. Yeah, where he goes, I'm disappointed the catcher's team didn't have his back. They should have rushed the field.
See, that's another idiot. It's another idiot.
I'm just saying, like, I was surprised, like,
listen,
not even for the sake of rushing the field.
Do me a favor.
Not even to fight.
Do me a favor. Play it again, right? And I want you to watch the kid who ran into the catcher. Watch his emotion. Watch how he is treating the situation.
Bang.
He is clueless. Look, he is clueless to what he did wrong. And this is why I say you penalize him because the act is wrong and it's bad. He needs to learn. Yes, see, look at it. He doesn't know what he did wrong. His coach now has to explain to him, hey, you can't run into the catcher on a forced play. Whose fault is that? The coach.
This isn't football, dog.
But you're allowed to run into again, it's all about coaching, and you got to coach the little things. You got to coach the little things.
All right, see, I guess this is more what I was talking about. Somebody goes, that was a forced out. Because he caught the ball at home, right? And it was a forced play. So does that mean it's like it's a forced out?
Boy, Rory,
that's what I was just saying.
Rory, I told you he only has to touch the base and catch the ball.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
so he caught the ball.
Remember when I said to you,
he caught the ball.
I know the kid is out.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but this is what I'm telling you.
Oh, you're saying he could still hit you to try to get you to drop the ball?
No, he can't now. Not on the force.
That's what I'm saying. This was a force.
Right. That's why he got ejected. Because he hit a kid on a forced out.
Now, at this point, would it have been any better if he just slid?
He could have slid.
So regardless of what, in youth sports, on that play, because it's a force, it's an out automatic.
On any level.
I don't know. I don't play baseball.
Okay.
I don't
on any level.
I'm not going to act like I know baseball. I don't.
On any level. You are not allowed to hit anybody on a forced run home. I told you, it's got to be a non-forced play. Why? Because you got to be tagged. And you can deliver a blow to the catcher on a non-forced play. That play was a forced. I told you, the catcher could stand over the plate. As long as he catch the ball before that runner makes contact with the home plate, he good. He good. And the kid wasn't over the whole plate. He was actually splitting the plate. Almost like he was playing first base. I told you, it caught my attention. Look, he never looks at the runner. Yeah. He never looks. And he was trying to make a play to first.
He had his foot on home plate.
Yeah, because it's a force.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a force, that kid would have been standing in front of that plate so he could, in front of it, not on it, but in front of it, to catch it and tag him. If it was a non-force play.
I mean, I'm here for the comments. Oh, there you go, some Will Ferrell.
It's a lot of people who speak off of what they think they know and don't know the real rule. And if you don't watch every detail of the play, like, all right, so what got me to look at the second base is I noticed that the catcher never looked at the runner at all. Never looked. So that lets me know, this could have been a forced play. Let me look at second base. Let me see if there's a guy running to second base. And lo and behold, yes, there's a runner running to second base.
Yep.
So he was forced.
So, what's your overall take?
Bad coaching. I got to put responsibility on the coach. Coach got to do better so your kid could know all of what's going on at every aspect of the game. All right, so teaching moment for you, coach. I'm not gonna say you're a bad coach. Just a bad coaching moment. That's all. Bad coaching moment. So
I'll say it. He's a bad coach.
a lot of responsibility falls on the coach. Player, do more to understand the game. You made a bad play. It's life, right? You're gonna make mistakes. Learn from your mistake. Don't do this again. And that's pretty much it. This is a learning lesson for all players, all athletes, all guys that play baseball. It was a great call by the umpire. Umpire gets an A+ for ejecting that kid. Yes, you're allowed to make contact with the catcher only on non-forced plays. Being as though that was a forced play, all the catcher had to do was touch the base. He did not have to make any contact with the player, so therefore you're not allowed to run him over. Just like you're not allowed to run the first baseman over, or the second baseman, or the third baseman. You're not allowed to run these guys over.
That shit was rough. That's all I know, man.
Yeah,
that was a hit.
You're only allowed to run the catcher over on a non-forced play to the base, to home plate, and he's the only person, unless, let's say, the catcher ran for a rolling ball and the pitcher runs down to the plate. Oh, you could. Non-forced. Oh, you could crash the pitcher too.
Oh, you talking about when you run? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so like, say guy bunt the ball, right? Is the third baseman? He don't have to run the home, but he gonna try to steal. He's non-forced. He gonna try to steal. The catcher runs out of the plate to get the ball. The pitcher runs home to cover home because you're stealing, and that pitcher standing in front of that plate and try to catch that ball. Oh yeah, you could blast him just like he was the catcher.
All right, so here, this guy makes a good point. He goes, "Is there such a call as unnecessary roughness?" All right, whatever. He goes, "Because you can't stand on the plate until you have the ball, so the runner is allowed to collide with the catcher in that scenario." Does that sound right to you?
No.
Because he didn't have the ball yet?
No.
All right. Well, I mean, we could sit here all day and go through the comments, but, we trying to make sure that we put out some more content. So
forced is forced. Non-forced is non-forced. Non-forced, you're allowed to make contact. Forced, you are not allowed to make contact.
Coach's verdict is...
the runner is out and ejected as he should have been. So, sorry for the catcher that got hit. You took a blow. I hope that you are okay.
Getting your back blown out to a whole new meaning.
Yeah. Good. Like I said, good job on the umpire. That was the correct call. To you comments and to you people in the comments, learn the game, understand the game before you start just spewing. And that's it.
All right, man. Well,
another episode. This is another great episode of Coach's Corner, where I, Coach Sayon, give my points of views on plays that I've seen or watched with you, and we talk through it and go over the ins and outs, the goods, the ups, the downs, the bad of the play.
Just remember, finger guns are back.
All right, so thank you for this your time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe.
Peace.
Peace.